Hello, buddy. Right, talking video time. So, question I sometimes get asked is, how do you do a psychic attack? Now, the simple answer is, I don't know. Reason being is, I don't need to. Yeah, the reason why I'm doing this content is because, sadly, last night at our Bowls Over platform night, Kelly got psychically attacked, and then I did. By some miracle, Erin didn't. Now, I'm kind of grateful of that, because being that she's the one with the least experience, be it that she's the baby of the new wave, something like that can really, really knock your confidence quite badly. Now, for me, I'm used to it, unfortunately. Is it nice? No, of course it's not. The best way I can describe it is, it's like having your soul electrocuted. When you're up in front of an audience, is it embarrassing? Well, yeah, you know what I mean? But the difference is I don't care. And, you know, I'm quite happy to look like a lunatic. Ironically, because this person did this after they'd done it to Kelly, it kind of just validated that that's what had happened. The reason why I don't know how to do a psychic attack, like I say, is because I don't need to. Because people who do psychic attacks either hate you or they're jealous. Now, I see no reason. Like, okay, so I can understand why some people hate me because I'm a dickhead. Okay, but there's no reason to hate Kelly, and there was certainly nobody there last night that I could see would have any reason to hate me. Might not like me, but not hate me. You know, for me, you shouldn't embrace hate. Why would you embrace hate? What's that about? You know, for me, I preach standing your ground. I preach pushback. I don't preach hate. I don't preach embracing your hate. Why would you? You know, despite what people think about me and my actions, I don't hate anybody. I never have done. I'm disappointed in people. I'm disappointed in the way that I've been treated and I continue to be treated, but I don't hate anybody. I don't like their actions, but I never hate anybody. Like I say, for me, anybody who preaches that, believes that, goes down that road, the sad fact is that they haven't done the healing. They're still carrying trauma. And sadly, there are a lot of people out there. And ironically, one of the things that I preach is going into the dark side, welcome to the dark side, facing the trauma, facing the demons, facing the situation, and coming out the other side stronger. As I always say, fat pills don't work. If you want to lose weight, you have to eat right and do the exercise. And that goes for anything in life. Now, the other reason why people psychically attack others is jealousy. Simple as that. Now, ironically, you know, it tends to, you know, psychic attacks, they tend to come from other people with psychic abilities, so readers, basically. Side note, have you ever thought about the fact that a reader is actually a tarot reader? Not oracle card reader, not medium. Just side note there. You know, Kelly is a fantastic medium, one of the best out there. I've got no qualms in saying that I'm one of the best divination tarot readers out there, and I am. Now, this might trigger people, but why am I one of the best tarot readers out there? It's not my psychic abilities, because I don't use my psychic abilities when I'm reading tarot. I read the tarot, I read the cards, I read it like a story. I'm very connected to the cards, but I'm also very aware that the messages, the cards that are pulled, they come from source, not from me. I'm just the reader. I'm the entertainment value. The reason why I'm one of the best divination tarot readers out there is because of the way I deliver the messages. I'm happy and comfortable to be vulnerable. I'm happy and comfortable to talk about my trauma and my treatment. And I explain spiritual concepts in a way that it's easy to understand. I have lots of different names and taglines like many other readers out there. But despite who I am at a soul level, here I'm Richard. Now, the funny thing with last night is that I was fully aware that Kelly had been psychically attacked. There was no other explanation for it. Now, I said to my good close friend outside, I'm gonna point out in the introduction that I don't use my psychic abilities when I'm reading tarot, because in the past, psychic nights, events and stuff like that, I've been psychically attacked by other readers. And I've still been able to work because I don't use my psychic skills. So I did. Now this was a test. This was a double-edged test. The first part was I was hoping that by saying that this person wouldn't bother. Right. Unfortunately, they did. Did I get wobbly? Yeah. But I pointed it out because I'm not afraid to do that. It's from what I've picked up being psychically attacked several times in my life now. When I'm working, best thing to do is tell them to pull it back. Best thing to do is to tell them that you're aware of them. Of course, anybody who is going to do a psychic attack is so far in their fucking ego that of course they're going to do it. Of course they're going to do it because they want to make you look stupid in front of an audience. They're trying to knock your confidence. Now, it doesn't bother me because, as I said, as I went through the readings, I don't care. I don't care what people think about me. I've been through far fucking worse than looking a bit silly stood up on a platform. Far worse. Now, the kind of reason why I was happy to take that hit, because A, it gave me confirmation that Kelly had been psychically attacked, and B, it helped me to target in. All right, now, there were two people who were capable of doing that in that room last night, and one of them had no reason to do it. I'm fully aware of who you are. I'm fully aware of what you're doing, and I'm fully aware of why you're doing this. Now, the sad fact is that people time and time again think that they can get away with this. They think I'm a fool. They think that they're greater than me. They think that they're this and the other. They seem to forget that I'm a reader too, and I'm a damn good reader. And if you haven't noticed, which obviously you haven't been paying attention, I've been aware of this for some time, and my content on TikTok reflects this. You know, it comes down to jealousy. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, somebody last night said to me, it's so dark, there's a shift, it's getting darker. It's not, it's always been dark. Because the darkness isn't out there in the ether. The darkness is within you. Because everything is energy. And you make that choice. I've noticed a shift. I've actually started to notice a shift that things are getting lighter. Both here in the physical, out in the astral, with what I'm doing and what my friends, not out in the community, but out there in the ether are doing. So just remember that. So yeah, there you go. I don't know how to do a psychic attack because I don't need to touch not my anointed.